So I think the biggest difference now is just the ability to track. Whether you like it or not, we know as marketers exactly where you are on our site, what you're doing, what content you're consuming, what emails you're opening, what text messages you're viewing, where you're checking in on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and all these things. We have all that data about you. And there's lots of companies out there now that can use that data. I mean, some can use it in kind of creepy ways, right? But I think for the most part, we can use it to our advantage to really, from both the marketer perspective and the consumer, to send, this is the holy grail, is sending the right message to the right person at the right time. And I think today there's no excuse not to do that. The technology exists to make that happen. The only thing that's a little bit challenging in the human side of this now is figuring out what message to send somebody. And so, I think when we have all of this data, that's the thing that people are struggling with the most right now, is what do I do with all, I know a lot about my consumer, about my prospect, but what do I do with this information? And I think, you start simple. You start putting people in different buckets based on different pages they go to on your website. So in the B2B world, if they go to your pricing page, that's a very different sort of prospect than somebody that just views a demo, or somebody that reads a blog post, or somebody that comments in your community. And so start putting people in simple buckets and messaging to them that way. And this is where you can start to really create content that is engaging and have conversations with people instead of just blasting messages at them and hoping. I mean, that's old school marketing, right? Old school marketing is just, we're gonna put a billboard up and hope that enough people walk by and all of a sudden buy our product. Well, today you don't need to do that anymore. Not saying you can't do that still, but you can track all this stuff and you can look and see exactly where somebody's going, what email they're opening, and you can tie all those things together to really get a complete picture of who each of your prospects or consumers are.